It's Yarzik Sapphire, and welcome to another episode of the podcast, Yapping with Sapphire. This is episode 5. So, let me show you what I'm working on. Which I told y'all last podcast that I was like, after I finished my Halloween stuff, which I finally finished my Halloween costume, guys. Which if you want to check it out, go check it out. It's on my channel. So, go see what I did. I promise you, you will not regret it. Okay? But I told y'all last time that after I finish my Halloween costume, I'm going to like knit some cat hats, and that's what I'm doing. I'm working on that. So I'm making some cat hats. Have I been kind of behind on my cat hat making? Yes, but I told myself just to make how many I want. So like I'm just doing how many like I can do like in a week or so. So I'm not putting pressure on myself, but that is the project I'll be working on today. Update: I literally just got back at my first day working, okay, at my new job. It went good. It was nice. It was chill. I do have work again tomorrow, so exciting. Which I'm sad because I was supposed to be hanging out with Bestie. It's cool. Bestie understand. Chill. I think this podcast gonna be a little short, mainly because I need to work on I need to do some other stuff. So I'm just gonna sit here and talk for a good bit. Normally I try to talk for at least like 30 minutes to an hour depending on the day, but I'm not really much in a talking mood right now, to tell you the truth. So I don't know how much talking you're going to get out of me, to tell you the truth. There's one thing I want to talk about. Okay, as you can tell by now, I make my own things. Like I knit, I crochet, I know how to sew, which y'all have not seen no sewing videos from me yet, but eventually there will be one day. It's my sewing machine's out of commission right now, and I haven't had the time to go fix it, or like I kind of want to buy a new one, not gonna lie. I want to learn more hobbies and skills and like embroidery, and like I want to do pottery. I did pottery one time for my like 20th birthday, loved it, but pottery is expensive. Also, I live in a place where there's not a pottery place until like I think like an hour away from me or something like that. Can't really do that right now. But I'm talking about how ever since I started like making my own things and learning like different skills, it have created a mindset in my head of like not buying things. Like I don't buy things no more. God, like when I tell you the amount of money I save just not buying things that you would normally buy, like clothes. I literally don't buy clothes. The only time I will buy clothes is if it's at a thrift store. The reason why is that because thrift stores, you can find like cool, unique pieces, okay? 2, save money, like, and like listen go on and on about like why I prefer like every now and then I will like probably like, no, actually, when the last time I'm trying to think of the last time I actually bought from a retail store. Because I think the only thing I will actually buy from a retail store is, of course, bra, any undergarments, like tights, leggings. But that's the only thing I buy, I think, retail, is that's it. So, like, I literally just don't buy stuff anymore. Especially when I see something in the store. Like, I will see a sweater or something, and I'm like, why would I buy that? If I want it, I'll just make it. But the thing is, it's saving money though. So like me saying like, oh, I make it, even though sometimes I probably don't eventually make it, or it probably take me a good bit, like a year or 2 later down the road, which is totally fine. Like this is slow fashion, not fast fashion. I'm one person making this stuff. But thing is, this stuff can be more personalized to yourself. You know what I mean? Like learning how to make your own clothes. There's no rules to what it can be. Like there's no rules. Like you can do whatever you want. Like any clothes you want. You can like put anything you want on it. Cause you know why? Cause it's yours and you make it. But when you buy something, and also disclaimer, I am not judging no one or whatever about what you do with your money or if you buy things or anything. This is just me personally. This is how this is my experience from learning how to make my own stuff. And this is my like what happened to me. So please, I am not there no hate, no shade to no one or anybody, but this is just my own personal experience when it comes to this topic. But back to what I was saying. I feel like when I go to stores now, well, I don't know, fashion now, I don't know. But I feel like there's no correct or wrong way, particularly when it comes to dressing the way you want in fashion. Mainly because society, well, right now, things are constantly changing. Like, keeping up with trends is annoying. That's why I don't really keep up with trends. Because I personally don't care. I'm gonna dress the way I want. I don't care. I don't care. I particularly don't care. Because also a lot of time that money is wasted when people are constantly trying to keep up with trends. Because when someone who wants to follow a trend, they will buy a whole bunch of stuff in a trend, and then literally not even like I think probably like less than a month later, the trend died out, and now people are like, oh, I can't wear this now because it's out of trend. But in my head, I'm like, why though? Why you can't wear it? Because like, who cares if it's like not trending no more or whatever? Like, you got people who are dressing from like the 70s, the 80s, the 90s now. That's how they dress now. And that's so cool. Like, I feel like we have forgotten a little bit our own personal style and wanting to dress for ourselves instead of dressing for what you want other people to perceive yourself as or whatever. Like, you just dress as yourself. Because I make clothes for what I want, not what other people expect me to make or what they want to see from me. I do it for what I want, and I dress the way I want. Like, I don't care if it's a little too like much for you. It's perfect for me. That's all that matter. Like, if I like it, then I like it. Like, you can say whatever you want. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm built like a rock, okay? You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. You can say whatever you want. I promise you that. Like, I have also built a mindset where you can say whatever you want to me, and I don't take it to heart. I do not take it to heart because I know you ain't directed to me. One, I have the mindset of like, I was not born on this earth for you to like me, which I basically am saying like, I'm not gonna waste my energy or time caring what you think about me, because why would I? You know what I mean? Like, why would I? That's a waste of space for me. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and like you like I did this in like high school where I started like saying every time someone was trying to be mean to me, I started saying thank you, which their face, they'd be confused like, why are you saying thank you? And I'm like, thank you. Because it confused the people, because they're trying to be mean to you and you're over here saying thank you. That's the reason why I like it, because it's funny, because they're confused why you're saying thank you. I'm like, you're trying to be mean to me, but it's not going through, baby. It's not going through. I promise you it's not going through. It's going out. It's not even going in the ear. It's like, it's like the shield before my ear is blocking it, and it's like diverting back to you. Does that even make sense? I don't know. I'm like jumping over the place. But I don't know. So like, I don't spend my money. I only spend my money on like the supplies I need to make the things. Which in the long run, it does, like, I know it's like, I know the stuff like yarn, I know it costs like a good bit of money. But like, after you build up your stash and everything, and like, it also is worth it, because like, it's something that you actually will value. Like, if you make something and it takes you like so long and everything, you will actually cherish that product now. You will look at that and like want to hold on to that thing for like the rest of your life. It will become a family heirloom. It will be like the best thing that you ever, like, that's how much you care about it. And if you just bought something from a store, you might not have like a strong attachment to it, depending on what it is, because sometimes you can. One of my guilty pleasures, like, I will constantly buy are pigs. Anything pig related, I buy. That is one of my guilty pleasures, and I allow myself to buy stuff that have pig related, because I don't spend money on a lot of things, so I might as well like allow myself to spend money on this. So like, I do buy a lot of stuff with pig related things because I like pigs. I want to make a pig sweater. I have not designed it yet. I want to design it, which I'm gonna do one day. I'm gonna design a pig sweater, because I know a lot of things that our world as a society we're struggling with is like trying not to consume so much stuff, especially stuff that we don't need in per se. So it makes me value everything now. It makes me value my time and everything, and my effort and my skills and my knowledge. We as humans, we really need like our own like talent. Like, we thrive on creativity. Like, I think people, because a lot of times I know a lot of people I know a lot of hate can come towards like creativity or people like showing their like expression and everything, but I don't think a lot of people realize that creativity isn't everything you look at. Like creativity isn't everything you look at. A door, for example, you look at a door and be like, oh, it's just a door, but like you actually have to have the creativity when it comes to the door design. Like this, like it might have like a simple like little like the square, like the rectangles, and then boom. Guess what? That is like that's a skill, that's a creativity, that's a talent right there. People have slowly lost the like appreciation for like the creativity in the world. Like even with nature, there's like natural creativity or like natural beauty and whatever. And like just look at it. Like sometimes you just need to look at nature and be like, nature did this. Like Mother Nature did it. Look how beautiful this nature is. Like look how beautiful it is. Look how beautiful it is. So beautiful. Also, if you hear, I'm watching Supernatural right here. So if you hear something, I'm sorry. Normally I try not to like watch nothing when I'm filming these podcasts, but like the last one I started watching them. I was like, I need to like have something because I physically do not like sitting in silence. So I tried it for the first like 3 and I was like, nah, I need to have something playing so I'm not sitting here in silence. But all I'm saying is explore, like try new things. I'm just telling you, try new things. Please try new things. You don't really have to be good at it. Like I think a lot of times we feel like that we need to be good at like the stuff that we like, our hobbies and everything, which I have a hard time with because I'm such a professionalist. Like when it comes to things, like but I be trying to like go there like, Tiana, you know how to be perfect in everything. But my brain is like, I need to be perfect in everything I do. I need to be the best. I need to be the best. You don't have to be. You don't have to be the best. Like you literally do not have to be the best. If it brings you enjoyment, that's the best thing you could ask for right there. That it brings you enjoyment and that you put in the work and like time. That's the best you could ask. The enjoyment. Who cares if it turn out a little wonky or whatever? The best you could ask for is that you enjoy the process, enjoy doing it, and that you actually want to keep on continuing it. Or if you don't want to continue, that's fine. Find something new. That probably work out for you. Try something new. Like when I was younger, because my family was like, my mother, like, you need, like, y'all need to find something to do. Like, you need to find something to do. Like, so, like, I'm not even kidding you. When I was a kid, I have done so many different things. Like, I took dance, I did tap, jazz, and was it hip hop? I think it was hip hop maybe. I took that. Was I good at it? Nah. I was not good at it. I had fun, but I wasn't like good at it. Also, I didn't really enjoy it. Like it wasn't for me. Then I did gymnastics, which I kind of did like gymnastics because I was flexible. Which I want to learn how to do the splits again. I used to know how to do the splits. I used to like did the like running jump split thing. Oh baby, that was my move when I was younger. That was my move. I stopped doing the splits, and so now I don't know how to do splits. Which during COVID, I kind of briefly tried to learn how to do splits again, but that didn't work. I gave up on it after like a week, I think. But I did gymnastics. I did for a little bit. It still wasn't for me. What else did I do? I think I feel like that was like, oh wait, I did softball. I did softball. I did like softball. I really did like softball. I did like softball. Softball was good. Actually, before softball, there was soccer. My first ever favorite sport was soccer. I love soccer. Like, I love it. I'm not that much of a soccer person now, but when I was younger, that was my thing. And when I was younger, my town didn't have a soccer team or none of that, so I couldn't play soccer. So I literally just played soccer by myself in my front yard. I remember one Christmas, my mom bought me a soccer goal, and I'll be outside by myself. No one else will play with me. I'll be outside playing by myself with the soccer ball, just doing my own thing. Like that was me. And then softball a few years later, which I love softball. That was fun. I love that. I did that for like a few years, I think. I think for 4 years. And then after softball, I did theater, which I always kind of wanted to do theater. When I was younger, I would be in my room by myself, and I would literally like perform in my room by myself. You like perform what? It literally anything. I will make up like scenes and just perform it in my room by myself. That was me as a kid, guys. I will literally just be in my room performing and doing like I'll be on my bed doing whatever, or be like on the floor like just talking, and I'll play all the characters. I was okay. I was lead in all the roles. Okay, I had all the leads. That was me. Always wanted to do theater. When I was a kid and everything, and which I was so scared. I was so scared to like join a drama club and theater. I was so scared to do it. Like I was like literally so scared, because I'm very introvert. I was not like, I don't really like being like a center of attention. Like I wasn't like that. I really like the like acting thing. Like I would watch shows and movies and be like, ugh. And I will like take so many like y'all did this too, where you watch a scene and I would interact the scene. Like I will like pretend to be that one character and like do everything. I will literally play both roles and like play both characters and do the scene. Yeah, I did a lot of that. But eventually I did sign up for drama club, and it was the best thing ever. I loved it. I also do have a speech impediment. I don't know how, because I still struggle with it every now and then. I did speech. I was in speech actually. I was in speech. Actually, I started like going to school a little early actually when I was 4, but only to go to speech. I was in speech. I went to school for like speech when I was 4. I think I went like, I can't remember. I think I went like once or twice a week. I will go to the local school and like go to speech. But one thing that theater did help me with was help me speaking correctly and everything. So it really did help me a lot with that too. Now, like, am I a good singer? I'm decent when it comes to singing. Like, I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm decent when it comes to singing. My acting skills, I'm decent. Like, I'm decent. Like, I might say I was best. I can get by. I can get by, okay? I can get by. My dance skills wasn't good. No, I can get by. I just need to practice. Once we get there and practice it, I was good. That's like, I love doing like anything like horror, scary type of vibes. Like I love that. That was my type of. I love dark. I love being a mysterious like person and everything. I think yeah, around that time when I started doing theater, that's when I started getting into like. That's when I did sewing and like crocheting and like list go, and that's when all that stuff came in. So like I'm telling you, throughout my whole life, as to this point, I have done so many things, cause mainly just to try to figure out what I want to do in my life. That's mainly what my family members were trying to do, to try to figure out, like, cause they're like, you need to do something with your lifetime, like, so they're like, they kept putting me in things. They're like, you need to find something to do. Yeah, but now look at me. Now I do videos online. I post videos of me doing like my hobbies and whatever. So that's what we do now. Which now, look, now I learn how to like edit. I know how to edit now. I'm telling you guys, I keep collecting skills like candy, because I'm the type of person where I want you to tell me like what I need. Like I will constantly be like, Bessie, like, can you help me out? Like what are you improving on, everything? Like I'm constantly want to keep improving, because even if you think you know everything, there's always something more you need to know. Like there's always something more you need to know. Even doesn't matter how advanced or whatever level you're on, there's always something more you need to know. I can't believe that this is my 5th podcast. I can't believe, like, I don't know. It's just, that me or that me I have done this for at least a month. I have been doing my podcast for at least a month already now. I think that's it for today. I'm filming this late at night. Here we are. I think I did like probably a few rows. Yeah, I think I did for rows. I will talk to y'all next time. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of the podcast, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Juno, I'm gonna make you